It is being called one of the worst slaughters in the 6-year Syrian civil war. Dozens are dead from what is believed to be a chemical weapons attack in rebel-held territory. Reporter Kitty Logan has details.
This was the scene of panic shortly after the suspected chemical attack in the northern Syrian province of Idlib. Doctors rushing to save lives, victims struggling for breath. Among them, young children. At least 11 children are believed to have died in the attack, and as the death toll continues to rise, doctors warn many of the injured may not survive.
I drive an ambulance. The last case I transported died en route. A mother who has 3 children, and the father doesn't know where these kids are. They're displaced.
A Syrian monitoring group says the victims were choking and fainting. Doctors believe these symptoms indicate a gas attack.
What the pictures are showing of lots of children and men who have been salivating, have gross amounts of salivation around the mouth. And not only that, that certainly is one of the features that's well recognised with a siren attack.
Syrian activists also say hospitals and emergency services were targeted immediately after the attack. Many of the injured had to be evacuated across the border to Turkey. The UN envoy to Syria described the attack as horrific.
What we have understood, it was a chemical attack and it came from the air. We have been and we will be stimulating all those who have the capacity of finding out technically what it happened.
Observers say a chemical agent may have been dropped in an early morning airstrike. Idlib is an opposition-held area and government forces have continued to target rebels there. The UN has accused the Syrian government of carrying out gas attacks in the past. Over 20 people died in this alleged chemical attack in Aleppo last year. The government has always denied the allegations. The Syrian military today repeated that denial. It's not yet confirmed that chemicals were used in this latest attack. The UN says if that has happened, it would be considered a war crime. UN war crimes investigators say they've launched an investigation into the attack, and the UN Security Council has scheduled an emergency meeting amid widespread international condemnation. The White House has described the attack as reprehensible. Brett?
Kitty Logan in London. Kitty, thank you. The White House releasing a statement from President Trump late in the day. Today's chemical attack in Syria against innocent people, including women and children, is reprehensible and cannot be ignored by the civilized world. These heinous actions by the Bashar al-Assad regime are a consequence of the past administration's weakness and irresolution. President Obama said in 2012 that he would establish a red line against the use of chemical weapons and then did nothing. The United States stands with our allies across the globe to condemn this intolerable attack.